Hello, everybody. It's Friday, and that means it's time for another topic of the week. So, last week's topic, your favorite army. Lot of good responses. It's obvious that people have an opinion about this, and that's not surprising. Special shout out to Hooves of Doom, whose response was short. It's maybe like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, but it was almost iambic pentameter, almost poetry. It's like poetry; it rhymes. So if go check that out for sure. It's a couple minutes of your day, and you won't regret it. And he definitely agrees with me that what you choose as sort of your favorite army defines something about you. So, and I particularly agree with, let's just say, one of his assessments. I'll let you watch it, and you can guess which one I agree with. And I thought it'd be fun to keep this going. So here's how we're going to pivot. Last week we talked about our favorite armies. The army that we love, that we've collected, that we've cherished, or whatever, the army we identify with. And if we're going to do it another week, well, there's only one other topic we can turn to. And that is the army that you hate. That's right. What is the army or force or whatever that you hate? Again, can be in whatever game you like, for whatever reasons you like. I'm not particular. I don't really care. Right out of the top, as ever, we've approached, hate topics a couple times before. All of this is in good fun. We're always attacking the thing, not ever the person. Anybody, please, no attacking the person. All right, so this is all in good fun. Just remember, these are tiny plastic men. None of this matters. Okay, so fun preamble out of the way. Let's get into what we hate. All right. So, and I've got a list. All right. So, things that I hate, the armies that I particularly despise. So, for me, most people who follow me will know those things that I despise. Here's number one, right at the top of my list. Just nothing but revulsion, and that is anything and everything Nurgle. Just thumbs down. Can't stand it. Don't like the color scheme for it. Don't like the look of the models. They're all gross. They're all full of just boils and I can barely say it without being revolted, and I just black. They've often also been very potent on the battlefield. Going back to way back when I started, Nurgle units in both 40k when I was playing that and in Fantasy were always extremely popular because they were just tougher and generally better than most of the other choices. So I got to hate them twice. Not only did I generally hate how they looked, but I hate how they played. So it was super fun. And by the way, one of my regular opponents has a whole Nurgle sort of mortal chaos force. So I've had fun staring that down for years. So there we go. Of course. Why wouldn't I? Tom, also a big fan of Nurgle, my co-host from Warhammer Weekly, as you know. Again, when we're talking about things you hate, we're not making a judgment on it. If you like it, awesome. That's the whole fun of this. That we all get to find our own things to love and hate. So again, all in good jest. But yes, everything about every Nurgle model grosses me out. Even when I see one that's amazingly painted, like say most of Mickey Jenver's models as she's making her way through her Nurgle force, the Slayer Sword winner from this year, which is incredible. I look at them and I marvel at the competency to which they're put together and painted, and at the same time, I'm sick in the pit of my stomach. So there you go. All right. Second force that I've just always bothered me, that is the high elves, right? This goes so far back. This goes back to when I first started in like 4th edition. And the whatever, like the Reaver type guys, the Ilari Reavers, I don't know if that's what they were then or not. I don't remember the names of everything back then. You'll have to excuse me, it's been 20 years. But they just, my poor little Empire guys were just getting completely encircled by these horses that could just run forever and ever and ever and shoot and never miss, and all these ridiculous elf characters and dragons and just everything. Elves were always better. And then in the world, it's like they knew it. They knew they were better. You look at their attitude in the world, the haughty little knife ears who were so full of themselves on their little island, You know what? I'm glad your island sunk into the ocean. It's what you deserved, high elves. That's what you get. Same thing didn't extend to their cousins. It was always just the high elves that bothered me. It always seems like they were the ones that stood aside, going back many editions. So both the exception here is I do like their look. I think they are a beautiful army. Like aesthetically, I think they are gorgeous. They've always had a lot of really amazing models, but play wise and narrative wise, I guess they've always just gotten right in my craw. So there you go. There's my two. I'm sure that many people will disagree with me. This should be fun. What don't you like? What is that army that you've stared down, that's kicked your teeth in so many times? And by the way, both of these do grow out. My hatred of both of these, to some degree, does grow out of me getting repeatedly beat by these armies, as would be fair. Of course you'd grow to hate them. If every day when you walked out of your house, some guy was waiting there on the stoop and punched you in the face, you probably wouldn't like that guy too much after a couple months. And so that's how I am with these two forces. No Stockholm Syndrome here. It's all hate. So I look forward to some fun responses. Of course, as always, you can put it down below or make a video response of the army that you've loved, that you love to hate, and the reasons why you don't like them. I'll say it one more time just because it's so important to reinforce. Remember, it's all in good fun. Everybody's choices of what to love is fine. If you love something that I or others have said they hated, that's perfectly good. That's the whole fun of it. All right? So there we go. Look forward to some awesome responses. As always, all of those video responses will be linked down below. And of course, you'll see the comments down there too. And last week's video about what you love, that will also be linked down there. So check it out. Thanks a lot, everybody. Very much looking forward to this one. We'll see you next time.